Mr. Limata. He will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Limata, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't leave lonely, won't you start all the reading? I just can't wait to be hearing story time with Mr. Limata. He will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Limata, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't leave lonely, you won't just start all the reading. I just can't wait to be hearing.
Good morning, and welcome to Storytime. Thank you so much for joining me today. Glad we could be here together. Just laughing here, getting a little stuck before coming on, but we're here and we are ready. Thank you so much for joining us here today on Storytime. Yes, we do have things to do and cannot wait to share this one coming to us from Elaine Magliaro and Catia Chien. How are you doing today? How was your evening? Thank you so much for joining in, and I hope that for those that were gathering, I hope that those gatherings, whether it was with friends, family, or whoever in your community, you were able to have a pleasure of their company. I hope that it was good. I hope that it was fulfilling, heartwarming, and everything else good, right? Thank you so much for joining us here today on Storytime. I'm glad that we are here and yes, ready to read this book together. Thank you for joining in. Happy Friday. I hope that you're enjoying your days off. For those that have time off work, of course, I hope that you're enjoying that. And I hope that you're just having a wonderful, restful week. Good to see you here with us on Storytime. And remember, too, that if you miss Storytime Live, you can always join Storytime at storytimewithmrlimata.com, at Storytime with Mr. Limata on Facebook, and, of course, YouTube as well. Let us see who is with us this morning. Good morning to you. How are you doing, Kathy? Good to see you here with us on Storytime. Appreciate you. Thank you for being here. And, of course, sending all love to Luna as well. Thank you so much for joining us here today on Storytime. Thank you indeed out there in Ohio. Cold Ohio, you say. Well, I'm glad that you're here. And as always, I hope that this wonderful book warms your heart. Thank you indeed for being here with us on Storytime. Good morning to you. How are you doing today, Marietta? And you're saying, Nick. Oh, of course, Nick and Henry. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime today. We hope soccer was fantastic. It was actually. It was. Ended up staying there for 2.5 hours and didn't even feel it fly by. So it was really nice. It was. And then, of course, United won 3-2. So that was fun. On our way back from the drive, hoping for Henry to start feeling better soon. Yes, indeed, sending hugs to everyone. Well, sending hugs to you and especially to Henry right now too. Thinking of you, bud, and wishing you the very best. Thank you so much for joining us here today on Storytime, and thank you for taking Storytime along on your drive. Yeah, thank you so much for joining us here today. You're on your way back from the doctors. Yes, not drive. Got there. I got there. I got there. All right, on your way back from the doctors, yes, and I hope that they've been able to at least point out a few things and point you in the right direction. Thank you so much for joining in here, because I'm just thinking people are gathering, people are going somewhere, and so yeah, you're on a drive, from the doctors. Yes, indeed. Thank you so much for joining us here today on Storytime. Marietta, Nick, and of course, Henry, thank you for being here. Please get ready, get cozy, get comfortable, and enjoy the story that we have for you today. Thank you so much for joining in. I'll see you on the other side of this very, very short message that we have for you.
Hi, everyone. My name is Amanda Davis. I'm a children's book author, illustrator, and high school art educator. I am the author of 30,000 Stitches, the inspiring story of the National 9/11 flag, illustrated by Sally Warren Comport and published with Worthy Kids #book group. One thing that drew me to writing 30,000 Stitches was the idea that people from all different communities came out to stitch this flag and make it whole again. So I hope that when people read 30,000 Stitches, they remember the power of sharing our stories. When people came out to stitch the flag, they shared their stories, whether about loss or pain or love. We all have stories to tell, and by sharing our stories and listening to one another's stories, we can create a better understanding of each other and create a sense of connection and unity. And this is what creates a more inclusive world. I hope you enjoy your story time with Mr. Limata. Bye, everybody.
Thank you so much. Welcome back. Yes, indeed. Thank you for sharing amazing stories from Amanda Davis, and you know too that she has her other book as well that is out, which is Moonlight Memories. I always want to say Midnight Memories, Moonlight Memories, which is out right now as well. So do follow Amanda Davis at amandadavisart.com. Thank you so much for joining in here, story time, and yeah, here we go with our story for today. Things to do. Yeah. This one is coming to us from Elaine Magliaro and illustrations by Catia Chien. Things to do. Yeah. Drive to the doctor's, visit friends, relax, have a cup of tea. What are you doing today? Things to do. Written by Elaine Magliaro and illustrated by Catia Chien. And we are reading this one with permission of the publishers, Chronicle Books of San Francisco. Things to do. Things to do if you're dawn. Shoo away night. Yeah. Wash the eastern sky with light. Wake the sleeping sun. Rise and shine. Rouse resting roosters. Set songbirds singing. Let dreams drift away. Start a new day. I want that job. I want to be Dawn. Things to do if you're Dawn. Shoo away night. Wash the eastern sky with light. Wake the sleeping sun. Rise and shine. Rouse resting roosters. Set songbirds singing. Let dreams drift away. Start a new day. Yeah. Things to do if you're birds. Go find your breakfast. It's strewn on the lawn. Better come get it before it's all gone. Stretch out your wings on the brightened sky. Morning's upon us. Get ready to fly. Yeah. Things to do if you're a bird. Go find your breakfast. It's strewn on the lawn. Better come get it before it's all gone. Stretch out your wings on the brightening sky. Morning's upon us. Get ready to fly. Yeah. Well, things to do if you're a honeybee. Flit among flowers. Sip nectar for hours. Be yellow and fuzzy. Stay busy. Be buzzy. Yes, indeed. Things to do if you're a honeybee. Flit among flowers. Sip nectar for hours. Be yellow and fuzzy. Stay busy. Be buzzy. Oh. Well, things to do if you're an acorn. What's there? Well, wear a bumpy round cap and a starched brown coat. Grow plump, ripen, snap from the stem. Is that all? Things to do if you're an acorn. Wear a bumpy round cap and and a stashed brown coat. Grow plump, ripen, snap from your stem. And then, and up you go, to the forest floor below. Yeah. Tempt a scavenging squirrel. Let him bury you in a bed of earth, beneath a blanket of moldering leaves. Dream the winter away. Then, in spring, sprout. Yeah, let a little oak out. Mwah. Yeah. Well, things to do if you're a snail. Slowly, slowly, take your time. Slide along your trail of slime. The wonders of your world are small. Don't hurry by. Enjoy them all. Yeah. Things to do if you're a snail. Slowly, slowly, take your time. Slide along your trail of slime. The wonders of the world are small. Don't hurry by. Enjoy them all. Yeah. Things to do if you're the sun. Oh, be big and round and bold and bright. Wear a crown of golden light. Shower down warm yellow rays. Rule the sky on summer days. Yeah. Things to do if you're the sun. Be big and round and bold and bright. Wear a crown of golden light. Shower down warm yellow rays. Rule the sky on summer days. Oh, things to do if you're the sky. Oh, stay clear and blue. Let the sun smile down. Don't grow grumpy, gray, and frown. No, we don't want that. Don't scramble storm clouds. Don't grumble and complain. Don't stab the ground with lightning. Don't rain. Don't rain. No. Yeah, things to do if you're the sky. Well, how about things to do if you're an eraser? Well, be pliable and pink. If I draw before I think, rub out every mistake that I happen to make. That's what your job's all about. Go on, wear yourself out. Things to do if you're an eraser. Be pliable and pink. If I draw before I think, rub out every mistake that I happen to make. That's what your job's all about. Go on, wear yourself out. Things to do if you're scissors. Open wide your silver jaw, then snap them shut. Open, shut. Open, shut. Snip, snap, snip. Action, cut. Yes, indeed. Things to do if you're scissors. Things to do if you're rain. Oh my. Polka dot sidewalks, freckle window panes, whoosh down gutter spouts, gurgle into drains, pat around the porch in slippers of gray, tap dance on the roof, then go away. Things to do if you're rain. Yeah. Polka dot the sidewalks, freckle window panes, whoosh down gutter spouts, gurgle into drains, pat around the porch in slippers of gray, tap dance on the roof, then go away. Things to do if you're boots. What do we do? Splish and paddles, splash on the sidewalk, make the fallen raindrops talk. That sounds like fun. Things to do if you're an orb spider. Weave a web of silken strands with spinnerets. You don't need hands. A silver net, a sticky snare, a clever trap that's light as air. Weave a web, then watch and wait upon your woven dinner plate. Yes, no need to hunt to catch your prey. A meal will soon be on its way. Ah, it's in nature amazing, right? Yeah, things to do if you're an orb spider. Weave a web of silken strands with spinnerets. You don't need hands. A silver net, a sticky snare, a clever trap that's light as air. Weave a web, then watch and wait upon your woven dinner plate. No need to hunt to catch your prey. A meal will soon be on its way. Yeah. Things to do if you're crickets. Quiet fills the summer night. Fireflies dot the dark with the light, the dark with light. Birds are nestled in the trees. The world is still. There is no breeze. Tune your instruments and sigh. Bid this balmy day goodbye. Rub wings and sing a lullaby. Yeah. Things to do if you're crickets. Yeah. Things to do if you're the moon. There we go. Live in the sky. Be bold or be shy. Wax and wane in your starry terrain. Be a circle of light, just a sliver of white, or hide in the shadows and vanish from sight. Look like a pearl when you're brimful and bright. Hang in the darkness, dazzle the night. Yeah, things to do if you're the moon. Ah. And that is the end of our story today. Thank you so much for joining in Story Time. Absolutely appreciate you. I hope you enjoyed this one. Things to do coming to us from Elaine Magliaro and Catia Chien. Thank you indeed for being here. Absolutely appreciate you. This has been our lineup this week. We've had a fantastic lineup of books, and I hope that you've enjoyed every single one. And of course, we hope to be back again next week with more books. Join me on the other side of this very short break when we're back with more story time. Thank you indeed for being here. Absolutely appreciate you.
Hi, my name's Christine Mitchell-Adams. I'm a mama and an artist, and I believe that books are a great way for children to have access to the arts on an everyday basis, which is why I believe that programs like Storytime with Mr. Limata are so important.
Welcome back indeed. Thank you so much for joining us here today on Storytime. Happy Friday to you and yours. And I hope that indeed you are going to be enjoying all those leftovers. If you do have any today to enjoy for sure. Thank you for being here. And of course, I hope that you had fun with family, friends, whatever you were up to yesterday. And of course, I hope that today is good to you as well. And of course, this upcoming weekend, I hope that is just right for you. Thank you so much for being here on Storytime. Absolutely appreciate you. Things to Do was our book for today, coming to us from Elaine Magliaro and Catia Chien. And of course, a big thank you to Chronicle Books and Candlewick Press for allowing us to read books this week here on Storytime. We did kick off the week this on Monday with I Wish You More. And then, of course, we were back on Tuesday with There Is a Rainbow. And then we went to Maven Road and met the cookie maker, right? And then, of course, we were sitting around the table that Granddad built yesterday. And of course, today we continue on Things to Do. Busy, non-stop. Thank you so much for joining us here today on Storytime. And of course, Henry, hopefully you're feeling better and continue to feel better. I hope that your visit to the doctors was helpful. And to everybody else that is joining in, of course, appreciate you. Kathy, Keith out there in Ohio, Code, Ohio. Thank you so much for joining us here today on Storytime. And wish to see you again tomorrow. Well, we should see you again on Monday, of course, when we're back live. But of course, Storytime is available any day of the week, any time of the week that works for you. Thank you so much for being here with us today. Absolutely appreciate you. And I can't wait to see you again next week. Look out this weekend to see what we have coming up on for next week. Exciting books as always. Thank you so much for joining us here today on Storytime. The biggest of hugs to each and every one of you. And thank you, Henry, for joining in. And I hope that you're back and feeling better soon. This has been Storytime for today. This has been Storytime for this week. Of course, Storytime founded in Oakland, California in 2020. But right now we're coming to you live from Moraga here in California. Thank you so much for joining us here today on Storytime. Have yourselves a wonderful day. Biggest of hugs, and I'll see you again on Monday when we're back live. Bye-bye.
Story time with Mr. Limata. He will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Limata, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't leave lonely. Won't you start all the reading? I just can't wait to be hearing story time with Mr. Limata. He will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Limata, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't leave lonely. Won't you start all the reading? I just can't wait to be hearing. Story time with Mr. Limata. He will be starting soon. Story time with Mr. Limata, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't live lonely. Won't you start all the reading? We just can't wait to be hearing. Brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't live lonely. Won't you start all the reading? We just can't wait to be hearing.